Welcome to the MSBT online learning program, MSBT Lead Learning at Your Doorstep. I am Mrs. Rita Vora, lecturer from Thakur Polytechnic, Mumbai. We continue with the first unit, Number Systems and Codes. In this presentation, we shall be talking about the different number systems. At the end of this presentation, the students will be able to convert the given number from one number system to another. The number systems are binary, decimal, octal and hexadecimal. The contents of this presentation: Introduction to number systems, the four types of number systems, the decimal number system, binary number system, hexadecimal number system, octal number system, and conversion of one number system to another. This is the concept map which shows the four types of number systems. The decimal number system, which has a base 10, the binary number system, which has base 2, octal number system, which has base 8, and the hexadecimal number system, which has got base 16. So students, do you know what is a number system? A number system is a way to represent or express numbers. Now students, we communicate with each other in a particular language. It can be a Hindi language, English language, so it is made up of words or letters. We normally type letters or words through keyboard in case of a computer. But computer does not understand the words and letters. These words or letters need to be translated into numbers. What will the computer understand? It will understand only numbers. One of the number systems that students are familiar with is the decimal number system. There are also other number systems like binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system, about which we shall study in this presentation. As computer architecture supports these number systems, we need to study them and also need to know the conversion of one number system to other. Coming to radix or base. What is a radix or base? The number of values that a digit can have is equal to the base, or is called the radix of the system. Let's talk about the first number system, the decimal number system. In this decimal number system, it is composed of 10 symbols. Which are those 10 symbols? They are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So what is the base or the radix of this decimal number system? The base or the radix is 10. In this number system, each place of a digit represents a different multiple of 10. The digits on the left side of the decimal point have got weights 10 to the power 0, 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 2, and on the right side they have 10 to the power minus 1, 10 to the power minus 2, 10 to the power minus 3, as you can see in the table. Each position has a specific weight which is power of base 10. The leftmost digit has got the highest weight and it is called the most significant digit. Whereas the rightmost digit has got the lowest weight and it is called as the least significant digit. Again, you can see this in the table. Consider an example, 52 to the base 10. How will you represent 52, or how will you express 52? It will be 5 into 10 to the power 1 plus 2 into 10 to the power 0. So it is 50 plus 2, which is equal to 52. Binary number system. Students, as you know that the computer systems uses the binary logic for their operation. A computer does not understand the decimal number system. A binary number system has got two symbols, 0 and 1. The binary number system works just like the decimal number system. The weighted values for the different positions for a binary system is shown in the table. The binary digits 0 and 1, they are called as the bits. This binary system has got only two bits, 0 and 1. The leftmost bit in the given binary number with the highest weight is called as the most significant bit. You can see this in the table. Whereas the rightmost bit in the given number with the lowest weight is called as the least significant bit. Taking up an example, say 1101, which is a binary number because it consists of only zeros and 1. you have to multiply each bit with its positional weight, and the answer that you get will be 13. In decimal number system, 1101 corresponds to the value 1313. Coming to the octal number system. The octal number system has got 8 symbols: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. The base or the radix of an octal number system is 8. The largest value of a digit in the octal number system will be 7. That means the octal number higher than 7 will not be 8. Instead it will be 10. The table here shows the weights for different positions for an octal system. As you can see, the leftmost digit in the given octal number with the highest weight is called as the most significant digit, whereas the rightmost digit in the given number with the lowest weight is called as the least significant digit. You can take up an example. 237 is an octal number which is converted into a decimal number. So 2 is multiplied with 8 to the power 2, 3 is multiplied with 8 to the power 1, 7 is multiplied with 8 to the power 0, and the summation of all this gives the decimal representation of the octal number 237, which is 159. Octal number system. Why do we need this octal number system? In order to represent large numbers, we will need huge strings of zeros and ones if we are using the binary number system. But with the help of this octal system, you can reduce the size of a large binary number. So that way, octal system can be useful. Hexadecimal number system. The hexadecimal system has base 16 or the radix as 16. It has 16 possible digit symbols. These are the digits 0 to 9 and the letters A to F. So in all, there will be 16 digit symbols. The table here shows the positional weights for a hexadecimal number to the left and right of the decimal point. In case of hexadecimal number system, take up an example, say 24.6. 24.6 can be converted into the decimal number by multiplying 2 with 16 to the power 1, 4 with 16 to the power 0, 6 with 16 to the power minus 1, and the summation of all this gives you the decimal representation, which is 36.375. Hexadecimal number systems are comparatively compact and easy to read, and it is also easy to convert numbers from binary number system to hexadecimal number system. Conversion of number systems. So as we have talked earlier, that the computer understands only the binary number systems, but the binary number system has its disadvantages. It requires a very long string of ones and zeros to represent a decimal number. To overcome this problem, there are other numbering systems such as octal number system or the hexadecimal number system. But since the computer understands only the binary number system, it is necessary to learn the conversion of one number system into another. In this presentation, we shall be talking about the conversion of binary to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal, octal to decimal, and vice versa. Binary to decimal conversion. In order to convert a binary number to a decimal number, you have to multiply each binary digit by its positional weight. The example given over here is the binary number 1101. As you can see, each bit starting from the least significant bit is multiplied by the positional weight. The summation of all gives you the decimal representation, which is 13 in this case. Students, it is now the test time. Attempt the MCQ set 1. Hexadecimal to decimal conversion. For hexadecimal to decimal conversion also, we need to multiply each hexadecimal digit by its positional weight. But remember students, the hexadecimal number system consists of 16 symbols, which are 0 to 9 and the alphabets A to F, where A represents the decimal number 10, B represents the decimal number 11, and so on. F represents the decimal number 15. So the example shown over here is the hexadecimal number BAD. Since B represents the decimal number 11, you need to multiply 11 with its positional weight. Similarly, A represents the decimal number 10, so you need to multiply 10 with its positional weight. And D represents the decimal number 13, so you have to multiply 13 with its positional weight. After taking the summation of all this, you get the decimal representation, which is 2989. Octal to decimal conversion. For conversion of octal to decimal, each octal digit needs to be multiplied by its positional weight. The octal number here is 137. Each octal digit is to be multiplied by its positional weight, and the summation of all gives you the decimal representation, which is 95 in this case. Remember students that the digits to be used in the octal number system are from 0 to 7. Decimal to binary conversion. For the decimal to binary conversion, you first need to divide the decimal number with the base, which is 2 in this case. Note down the remainder. So as you can see, you divide 35 with the base 2 and the remainder will be 1. After that, the quotient is then to be divided with the base, which is 2 in this case. The remainder will be 1. Continue this step till there is nothing left, which means you get a 0 at the end. List the remainder values in the reverse order from bottom to top as shown by the arrow. So, the binary representation of the decimal number 35 to the base 10 will be 1000111. Decimal to hexadecimal. Conversion of decimal to hexadecimal is again to be done in the similar manner. Here, the base that you will be using will be 16. So, divide the decimal number with the base 16. Note down the remainder. The quotient is then divided by the base 16 until you get a 0. And always note down the remainder from each step. List the remainder values in the reverse order as is shown with help of the arrow. So, the answer for the decimal number 8537 will be 2159, which is in the hexadecimal number system. Decimal to octal conversion. Here, let us take the example of 965.125 as a decimal number, which is to be converted into octal. For 965, you will divide by the base 8. The remainder is to be noted, which is 5 in this case. The quotient 120 is further divided with the base 8. Always the remainder is to be noted. This procedure is to be carried down till nothing is left. And note down the remainders from bottom to top as shown in the arrow. So 965 decimal is represented by 1705. Coming to the fractional part. In the fractional part, 0.125 is to be multiplied with the base 8. The product that you get is 1.00. Note the integer part, which is 1. The fractional part, which is 0.00, is to be further multiplied with 8. But since the fractional part here is 0.00, you can stop here. So, the representation of 965.125 will be 1705.1 in the octal number system. Relation between binary, decimal, octal and hexadecimal. This table over here gives you the representation of the decimal numbers 0 to 15 into the other three number systems, which is binary, hexadecimal and octal. Conversion of other radix. Let us see the conversion of binary to octal, octal to binary, hexadecimal to binary and binary to hexadecimal. First, let's talk about binary to octal. For binary to octal conversion, make group of 3 bits starting from the LSB side. Convert the 3-bit group into an octal digit. So as you can see over here, the answer that you get is 51 to the base 8 for the binary number 101001. Similarly, you can do binary to hexadecimal conversion also. In this case, make group of 4 bits starting from the LSB side. and convert the 4-bit group into the hexadecimal digit. What you will get will be the hexadecimal representation of the binary number. Octal to binary. For octal to binary, convert each octal digit into the 3-bit binary word, and this gives you the binary representation of the octal number. You can see that in the example given for the octal number 345.21 to the base 8. Similarly, hexadecimal to binary. For hexadecimal to binary, convert each hexadecimal digit into the 4-bit binary word, and you get the binary representation of the hexadecimal number. The example of A6B.F5 hexadecimal number is given on the slide. You now need to attempt the MCQ set 2 in order to clear all your concepts. Thank you.